Hi and welcome. My name is Jackie Crystal and this is Life, L-Y-F-E, which is Love You Forever, or the way that I like to see it is living your fullest evolution or fullest existence. And each time that we present this, I ask a guest to come in, and today we have Kate. And Kate, thank you very much for your time for today. Kate is going to ask a question which I'll intuit an answer to. Of course, this is based on my life, my filters, my experiences, and as a psychic medium and beyond that. And so we just see what unravels, and we like to do this so that you can have another perspective to listen to within your own life journey. Okay, so I'm going to ask Kate to kick it off with a question and see what comes through. Thank you.
I've always wondered with when spirits appear to the earthbound people, can they all do that, or is it just the highly evolved spirits can do that?
Okay. What we're looking at is a transmitter of energy. So like you can tune into a radio frequency. For it to be appearing to you, you're on the same frequency at that moment, dialed into that channel. So even though it sounds like it should be is an evolved spirit, the spiritual world is not so much in the way that we hierarchy it, that we label it. It is just literally that they're able to get the right frequency to appear to you within that moment, or they've tuned the right dial to connect with you. My understanding of it, and of course I'm still in development with it, I'll be in life development with it, is that if someone has a strong desire to present, that is more of a reason than if they have crossed over or been crossed over for a long period of time, or if they're higher in vibration, because obviously someone who we work in levels of vibration, so we're very dense energy at the physical level, and hence why you can see things. So the unseen is just another density, but lighter density, so that our human eyes can't detect it. But it's also why pets can sometimes detect things in rooms. Yeah, have you had that happen?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My dog often looks at the ceiling and barks, or just stares into space.
Yeah.
I know she's seeing something.
Absolutely. Because their processes in their eyes are actually different to humans, the same way that they've got an ultra sensitivity with sound as well.
Yeah.
So just because humans can't see things doesn't mean it's not there. So when we do get a chance to see it, it's because it's been adjusted to our frequency. That's pretty much the way I have to put that forward.
So that would be very hard for them to do?
I really don't know. It could be, but maybe it's really easy. Like for us, it's easy to tune into a different frequency along a channel that we have. If we know that if I hadn't seen a radio before, and I went, what do I do with it? Then that would be tough.
I just, like for instance, my mother has seen my father 3 or 4 times since his death 12 years ago.
Yes.
I haven't seen him at all.
Okay, what you're touching on is how we connect. There are 4 main processes that we have insofar as what's called clairs, and clair in French is clear. So you hear of clairvoyance. Yeah. So clear seeing, clear clairaudience is the clear hearing, clairsentience is the clear feeling, claircognience is the knowing side of things. They're the main 4 ones. There's many others as well. You heard me say clairgustance is actually how you taste. So you can get tastes and things like that too. Your mother may be very well attuned to a psychic perceptor, which is what these are, psychic perceptions. State that is calibrated, that is frequency with your dad in that circumstance.
Right. Yeah.
And she may be stronger in it. You might be stronger in clairsentience, like more of an empath. You'll feel he'll be there, or you'll
I have
know.
actually felt that. Yeah.
Exactly.
At times, but I've never actually seen him actually. Yeah.
That's right, but that's only because how you've been born, your genetic content, who you are, this lifetime permits for other ways of perceiving spirit realm. I don't get the luxury of really seeing them. I've only ever seen a spirit guide or twice that I can be aware of in my awareness, and so it's I don't know. Some people, it's common for them all the time. They can, but my stronger perceptors are actually to do more with audience. I hear them, and clairvoyance, but internal. They've got subjective and I think it's objective as you see it. You see it as though, like I see you, and subjective as you see it in your third eye or in your imagination.
Yeah,
it's all real. It's all perception, but it's all different.
Ways.
Exactly. Yeah.
And what are the most common ways that they present themselves to us?
Commonly, people have a knowingness or a feeling. You know, like you know how you're standing in a room, for example, and someone's come up sneakily behind you, like to play a joke or something, and you just go, "Someone's behind me. I can sense it." You know. Now you might get that feeling sometimes, and you look around, there's no one there. That is just us attuned to that to the vibration of spirit. A lot of people have a gut knowingness, like I know it's them. Because we're such physical people, and because we use our sight so often, we feel more firm in validation when we see things exactly outside of us. Yeah. But it's not. There's no real truth in it. Subtle, subtle energies are as real and truthful as getting hit with a lightning bolt because it's obvious.
Yeah.
So other common ways, again, it's all through the clairs. So sometimes you hear things, and sometimes that's inside your head. You might even go, "Oh, Mum would have said that," or if Mum's passed over. Or sometimes, like my grandfather, when he crossed over, I didn't like ginger much before. He used to eat ginger nut cookies like they were going out of fashion, and all of a sudden I'm craving ginger. I'm like, "Thank you, Opa, that'll be our connection," you know. Yeah. So and I just know it when it is. It just makes sense for me. And I think the difficulty we have is we do have connection to spirit, and it does make sense for us, but then we rely on the external, someone else's opinion. Is that real? Can you validate that? We question it because we're trained that way, you know, and that actually can then reverse your knowingness, and that's where confusion can come in.
My husband died, and I was going to a grief group after he died, and I was driving my mother's car home. The radio wasn't on, and this song came on. Yes, "I'm Loving You from Heaven." Never heard the song before, I never heard it since.
Wow.
And the radio was turned off, and the whole song just played.
That's
and so I got home. It was unbelievable. Nobody believed me, of course.
Of course they don't. And that's you know, you asked me before about like with your mum, you know, with seeing, was it her dad? Was it
her husband?
Her husband.
Dad,
thank you, your dad. You know, she's had those experiences, and yet you've had the audient experiences. Spirit will come in as they can, when they can, in a way that's specific for us.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's
the
fantastic.
Lights often come on and turn off when we're talking about them.
Electromagnetics.
Yes.
It's easy because electromagnetics is an energy, and we are just energy.
That's right.
Yeah, totally. So it's easier for them to manipulate.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Fascinating.
It is fascinating. Yeah. For anyone interested, you know, the paranormal phenomenon is what you're probably going to be looking to Google on experiences such as that. There's a whole spectrum of like, as we've got a spectrum of what can we use this lifetime to communicate and connect with people, as spirit does as well. So
yeah, thanks for that.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. Appreciate your time today. Well, thank you very much also for listening in. I hope you've gleaned something for your own usage along the way, whether it's for your own life path or someone close to you. And I look forward to seeing you next time for our segment of Life, L-Y-F-E, with myself, Jackie Crystal. Thank you again, Kate.
Thank you.